Hello, dear friends. Such a beautiful day, and I have some time too short for going out and too long for just going to my next project. So I decide to chat with you and just some random thoughts. There is not a particular stream of my thoughts, and so one friend said, "Han-Ying, will you talk about stress and depression and things?" I think everyone, from time to time, we have this stress, and we accumulate those stress. It's part of our body mechanism. It's a part of our feeling. There's no way you live a life stress-free, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy to live a life that is stress-free. It's same as we live a life. If you live a life very free, it's not healthy. You are missing part of human sense. Being happy and being sad and being stressed and being relaxed, those are all part of human body, part of our human feeling. In mathematics, if we put it in a coordinate plane, there is negative. There is on the left side. There is negative value, there is positive value. And everything put together is a more complete plane. Our life is composed of up and down, negative, positive. Our life is a complete life. Only when we have all this feeling, we can live a life more interesting, fuller, and more memorable. The existence of negative is to emphasize, to glorify the positive. And the existence of positive is to balance the existence of negative. It's a balanced life. Only when we make things balance, our life is a balanced life, right? So we all have trouble. We all have problem. And I'm a math teacher. We got problems. Yes, we got tons of problems, and we are happy to have problems. We need problems. We need more problems. And the thing is that when there is problem, you need to solve it. And solving problem need your own thinking, your practice, experience. It's your basic rule. There is a basic rule of life, and there is a basic rule of mathematical function. Or, sorry, the door is almost slammed. There is basic rule in painting, in everything we do. We need to base our solution on those basic rules, and we need to think about solution. There are problems we can solve. There are problems we can visibly just solve because we know it. We do not even need to work on it. And there are problems, for example, 1 + 1, 1 + 2, how much you get. You can either calculate, you can either use your finger to add up. Whichever way, you can solve it, those basic problems. Actually, 1 + 1 and 1 + 2 is the highest, most complicated mathematical problem. Talk about it later. So when there is problem, you can solve it. If you cannot solve immediately, you go to search for resource and think about it and do your calculation, do your math, do your reasoning and working, and try to find it until you solve it. There are times your knowledge is just not enough. You need to ask teacher, you need to ask your friends, you need to ask your classmates. Go ahead, do it until you solve the problem. There must be problem that is beyond our ability. 3rd grade, you may not be able to solve 6th grade problem. That is totally natural. And there are kids 3rd grade, they can solve the problem. They are able to solve problems of 6th grade. It's also part of life. People are different. So know your basic, know your skill. Rely on your skill, rely on your reasoning, solve problem. If there are problems beyond your ability, another very good ability is to find resource where you can look for solution, where you can look for help. You are sad. How about your friends? How about your family? Can they help you? If they can help you, if they can talk to you and solve the problem, all good. Now you have problem and you have friends. Friends have their business things to do, and you have family. Just unlucky, your family does not support you. This happens. We are all human beings. Human beings are composed of people in all areas. I always think it, maybe it's not right to say it. We are human beings, but there are places for particular human beings, such as jail, such as punishment. The people in jail, they are still human beings. Maybe they later on change into monster. They were born human beings. Maybe they later become changed, and because of life, because of experience, or because of their internal evilness, they became monster. They became evil people. But anyway, those people in the jail, those people who had trouble, those people who are bad, they were the son of a mother. They were the son of a father. They are the father of a child, a mother of a child. Fortunately, you are not related to those human beings. Or unfortunately, you are related to a particular human being which, which is not on the right track. by any chance, by any bad luck, you are related to them, no matter through blood relationship, kinship, through work relation, through acquaintance relation. You need to know you are the owner of your destiny. You are the owner of your life. You need to make sure you live your life. If people cannot help you, you do not rely on them. Period. Full stop. You do not need to blame. You can blame, but blame does not help. If you want to live a good life, if you want to live your own life, you have to move on. We have to move on. Oh, sorry. We have to move on. We have to get rid of those negative feelings. We have to be the owner of our own life. Only we are responsible for our life. I think a lot of time we think people should help us. There is nothing for granted. There is nothing for granted. You live your life and you live your life. Your parents would like to help you. You are lucky. Your parents do not want to help you. It's just, they do not want to help you. It's just that. Your friends would like to help you. You are lucky. Your friends do not want to help you. You can do either not calling him friend or, but you not calling him friend or away from him, but still you keep living your own life. Nobody can help you. Nobody can help us. We can help ourselves. Do not rely on anybody. You do not own them. They do not owe you anything. Nobody owe anybody anything. When it is time to get rid of things, you get rid of things. When it is time to get off a relation, get rid of that relation. When a relation is hurting you, is making your life bad, making your life miserable, what can you do? Isn't it clear? Go away from that relationship. If yourself do not live a good life, live a good life. it's your fault. Maybe this is not nice to say, but maybe I am not yet at the stage of saying that, but nobody owns us. Nobody owes us. We live our own life. This is very much an empty talk, and there is no real solution. I cannot say, or you move out of the house, you say bye-bye to that friend, or you change to a school. No, I do not know. I have my own problem, and every moment I need to make my own decision. We all need to make decisions. But once you know your goal of life, your goal of that particular moment, your goal of that particular period of time, your goal of a thing, you do things around it. It is the goal that keeps us going, moving, to keep us having a clear mind, clear mindset. It is a goal and dream motivates us. It's a little bit away from it, but stress, so oftentimes coming from a mess, from disorganization, from having too many things happen that we cannot think. We have no time to think. We have no ability to think. We lost our power of processing information, processing all the information in our head. Stop. Sit down, slow down, give yourself 10 minutes of time, 30 minutes of time to be in your quiet self. I say this quiet self, not necessarily in a quiet place, in a quiet coffee shop. It could be in the most chaotic situation, but you find peace there. I think for me, this works very well. When I go to a noisy place, I have two things. One is I feel stressed, feel frustrated because of the noise. But at the same time, an equal chance is that I find peace there, because I can block myself from those noise. People are living a busy life, and I can have a few minutes in this chaos, in this mess, in this crowdedness, in this noisiness. I feel so luxury because I am with myself. I remember I had one friend. He was such a genius. He had synesthesia, he sees numbers, alphabet with color, and he's just super sensitive. And so in his world, everything is colorful, swirling, and too many things happens. So and also any sound becomes very sensitive to him, and this is why he pick up a language, and so good, very, very good, genius in language. So he told me when he goes to class or something, when the class is noisy, his brain just shut down, stop functioning, because the stimulation for us is this, and for him will be too much. So as a self-protection mechanism, he developed this ability. When there is noise, he shut down himself. He does not hear something. So when he goes to bar, when it is too noisy, he seems to be in a world that is so quiet. I think sometimes I get this. I so get it. My most lonely time is in bars and in parties, let's say. My most lonely time is in parties. I'm sure this echoes with a lot of you. I am very sure. Because that's the time that the world is happening, things are happening, but you are so away from it. And what I am trying to say here is that find your own peace, no matter how crowded, how noisy, how chaotic the world around you is happening. Find your own peace. When you can calm down all these messy threads of thoughts and calm it through and make the right braid of thoughts, interwoven beautiful braids of thoughts. When you calm it through, you will feel good. It calms you down. It releases a lot of stress and pressure. Give yourself this luxury. This is $1 million luxury. I can prove you this is $1 million luxury. A person drive a car, I don't know how much the car, an expensive car, and he does not have this quietness, tranquility in his heart. He is not as rich as you. Going to a coffee shop, sitting in the most noisy street, just sitting there and sip your coffee. It's such a luxury. And seeing the world passing by, seeing the business people coming here with a suitcase and take a coffee cup, going to do the next meeting or something. They are so poor. They are so poor, I tell you. They do not even have the luxury of time, and you have. You are much richer. Build confidence in yourself. You are healthy. You are happy. this is more than 1 million. And by any chance you smile and you have some followers on YouTube, a couple of followers on YouTube, you worth 1 million, 2 millions. And you have friends on the other side of this video smiling to you. You worth 3 million. I am so happy. After this chat, after this talk, it makes me happy also. It makes me, it calms me down. What is more important? You get one thing done now, with all the holes, le trou, les problèmes ici, là, partout, with all the holes, all the problems here and there in a rush, or you sit down and think things through and do things solidly, correctly. You choose. I think I got to go. I wish you a happy, happy, happy every day. Be silly. Be silly. Say bye-bye to stress. They do not deserve you. They do not deserve you. You deserve better things. You know why? Because you are a friend with wisdom.